Oh yeah, Diddy got a podcast.
What is the movement? What does it stand for? When I say the movement, Tim Campbell, and I put the movement behind it. Tell me and tell the listeners what that mean, how did it come about, and the purpose of it.
Well, the purpose of the movement is to promote the quality of life for Black and brown people.
Okay.
Whatever that looks like, and it's multifaceted regions of life. Whether that be homelessness, whether it be marginalized people that feel like they need a voice. Essentially, the movement came about to provide healthy forms of healthy platforms for people that just want to express themselves in terms of social justice, in terms of what was going on at a national level. This summer. And so basically how I came up is I was telling my girlfriend we was watching all the George Floyd stuff. We was just watching all the protests, and it was a tense time for a lot of Black people. And we were watching this, and as we were watching this, she would tell you, I kept saying, I gotta do something. Like I can't, I gotta do something. Like, look at Little Rock, the streets are empty. You know what I'm saying? Like, something has to happen. And so I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna create this flyer, and I'm gonna post this flyer to say everybody meet at the Capitol at 5 o'clock. And
Yo, before you continue, so I remember you it was either post or you've said this at some point in time, but I'm thinking the movement was already in a like it had already been established.
No.
Like it was something that was already created, and then you did this for a specific event.
no,
Okay. Okay, continue. What?
I post this flyer. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna post this flyer, and after that, I'm gonna just see how it go. So I post this flyer, and before I post the flyer, I'm like, I need to reach out to somebody that's connected. I need to reach out to somebody that's connected. I got this idea. I already got how I want it to go. Let me reach out to somebody that's connected. Boom. Some told me I met Drake at the Martin Luther King parade and had a camera, and she asked me how to take pictures. I never took a picture in my life. Just bought a camera. But I'm like, I'm down to come take pictures if you need. So we end up exchanging contacts, and so I don't know. I just felt the spirit move me to say, hey, hit Drake up. Drake writes. I hit her up. Boom. Hey, what you think about this flyer? You down? She like, I'm down. What time you want us to be there? Boom. She instantly called Oya. She's also a member. So we on 3-way call. Like, hey, this how we and basically whatever I didn't prepare or plan, they smeared the rest of it out. I'm talking about got the contacting people, local people that were also doing the work. Bam, we slapped the flyer on Instagram and Facebook. I think it got over 50 shares. And I'm like, I'm looking at my girl like, we got to do this tomorrow. We kind of really got to do this.
You gotta show up.
When I get there, it's already, protest organizers are already kind of sitting on the Capitol, with their signs and stuff like that. And when I get there around 5, it's well 300 to 400 people out there. So I'm like, we really got to do this. Like, people have came and we really got to do this. So, at first, I'm just like, quick on your feet. So, a guy introduced me, a guy named Brazil, a good friend of mine. He introduced me, and I get the styrofoam, and I just start going crazy. I don't know what came upon me. I just started talking and speaking toward, what we want and what we need is, Black African American people at the time. And so everybody's crowded around me. I'm in the middle of this circle. And so I'm like, I don't know what came upon me. It was just like, march. So we marched down from the Capitol all the way down Capitol Street. And it was amazing, bro. Like I had, my girlfriend came running up with the camera trying to get the last, sights of it. And we were marching down Capitol, bro. We threw like 400 people when we left the Capitol. I turned around, bro. It was well over 1,000 people marching